Not gonna lie, it's been a long day. What I'm hoping to do next is change the sleeve cylinder on the clutch, which is a common thing on these 169s. Now there's a couple of ways of doing it. First way is that you buy the whole thing complete with the hose, etc., the whole lot, and you plug it in and it all goes in and it doesn't need bleeding and it all works. That's brilliant if you can get one and you want to spend the money. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to fit an aftermarket cylinder because that's what I've got. Just going to do it by disconnecting this pipe here. I don't want to flush the fluid through anyway, so it makes no sense to kind of spend extra and do extra and whatever. I am going to show this aftermarket cylinder, and I couldn't believe it when I opened the box, but I'll get you in on this. So yeah, I didn't buy a cheap Chinese copy. I bought a half decent sort of but this one is cast aluminium. It's actually arguably better quality than what's fitted. I pulled it out the box and I was like, this thing is like proper. Oof. We're going to have a go at fitting now, and hopefully all I've got to do is pop our pipe in there, chuck some fluid in there, and it'll all feed through, you know, easy. Of course, we've got to get all this out first, you know. So, yeah, let's have a crack. Right. Like I said, this should be an easy win. However, I've as you can see, all this, you don't have to get all of this right out, disconnect everything just to get at this. This is fairly simple, or it should be fairly simple. And it's interesting to see the differences. Now, I don't know whether this is because this is a 4x4 and it's got a bit of extra protection on it or what, I don't know. But look at this. That's cute, isn't it? And that's obviously different. I'm just blown away. And the thing is, this battery tray, are normally trash. These are looking really good. So, I'll be honest, I'm just going to get in this and get this off here. Look at that. Look at this. Right, I tell you what I'm going to do before I do any of this, because this is going to push off there. We're going to undo that hose, which is going to leak fluid, or start leaking fluid. And what I'm doing is I'm opening the although you can't see me do it, I'm opening the fluid reservoir. Don't lose the clip. Oh, that's there we go. Now that is going to start spewing fluid everywhere. But I'm not going to worry about it because, you know, that's life. Right. And there you go. So I think that's the. It feels pretty slack, to be honest with you. But, in comparison to the new one, anyway. Right, put that bit on the end there. And there's a hose in the way, so you can't see what I'm doing. So I'm going to put that in there. You should be able to push it in by hand. Ooh. Of course, I've got a camera in the way, haven't I? Right, there we go. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just getting rid of some of the fluid that's in there. Right, that is a complete pot of fluid gone in there now. So, what we're going to do, you don't have to make as much mess as me. You know, you could make less mess. There we go. So that should now clip that on there. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this little rubber cover off here, which is actually the most difficult bit about this. So what I found out is that the OEM one is self-bleeding. This one, however, appears not to be. Hey! Oh, good Lord, we've got clutch. Oh, and then some. Should we do that once more, just for luck? Right, let's have a look here. Feels like a clutch. It appears to be operating. Yeah. Oh. Well, again, we've made a absolutely shocking mess. Wouldn't have it any other way. So that is your new slave cylinder installed, and hopefully it should give us the clutch pedal feel that we need. You know, the right one, because it was pretty awful. It was sticking. It was very, very nerve-wracking using it, thinking that your clutch was actually going to fail. And usually it's this that does or makes the problems in this. It's really anything else. Of course, we don't. The provenance of the clutches, you know, I've got paperwork to say that it was changed 30,000 miles ago. You know, these clutches don't do a lot of work. They're only this big. But who knows? You know, this should, and it feels better. You know. But now we've got that sorted, and we've got this. You know, we can move on with the next one. Now that selector shaft seal, which I really need to do, I'm gonna have to go and look this up because I can't remember how to do it. So that's kind of where I am with it. I'm gonna have to have a poke around. I haven't got one anyway. You know, you've got to change it. There's no two ways about it. They'll just keep leaking, and we'll have all this apart again. And I don't particularly want that. So yeah, let's you know. Catch you on the flip side.
It's alright, that.